Hi guys! I'm so excited to have another video for you. I haven't had a video in such a long time and I really feel bad about it. The reason why I didn't have a new video is very fitting with today's topic, which is gorgeous. Anyways, so the reason why I was a bit off is because my job got really hectic, really crazy, and I had such a long hours and working, and I felt so like hectic and weird, and it got me really frustrated, and it got me start to think about like how this is always happening to me. At some point, work is taking over my life, even with my previous job, and everything is revolving around work. And then I come home and I'm just so exhausted and I have no energy, no interest to do anything else, and I just want to go to sleep. I just want to be on my phone and eat a little bit and then call it a day and then just go to sleep. I was in a vicious cycle, I would say, where I was not wanting to do anything, not just not having time to do anything, not just like a lack of energy sort of thing, but then it was also the decision to not do anything because I was feeling like there's no point, there's no time, why would I even do something? And then I would be glorifying work as this main thing in my life, not out of choice, but just out of habit, out of the hectic day to day. And then my job would be my main thing, my main activity.
So the sandwich method is about finding the right bread to go with your filling. And the filling in this case is your work. So consider work being X. And we are not trying to change the filling in this case. We just consider it a constant, so we don't try to alter your work. We're just focusing on how we can enhance it by adding 2 slices of bread, turning it into a sandwich, because a sandwich is better than just eating filling by its own. And in this context, as you may have already kind of understood, the bread represents the activities we do before and after work, with the goal to make our days a little more exciting, a little more balanced, and obviously how elaborate these activities will depend on your work hours, so feel free to adapt them. For example, I work from 9 to 6, so usually I keep my morning routines a little more simple. Here you can see my test week. I divided it into AM and PM, indicating the pre-work and after-work activities. So for the morning, you see that from Monday to Friday, I write down morning routine, and that's just because I have a morning routine that I like to do every morning, so I didn't feel the need to plan out an extra activity for the mornings. And that's just to show that you can really tailor it according to your own needs, your own schedule. Just feel free to make it your own. And yeah, let's get started.
The first activity that I really love for after work is the gym. It's a little workout, and I think working out after work is chef's kiss because you can just let it out. You can just shake it off, you know what I mean? Do you want to go to the gym? Do you want to go for a run? Do you want to do the Pilates at home? Do you want to do yoga? What do you like to do? Like, you name it. But I think working out after work is really great. I personally go to the gym. I mean, it's not really a gym. It's a Pilates studio. So I like to do the Pilates after work. You can just rewind, forget about work for a second, and just do the workout, and talk a little bit, do a little small talk.
Hola, everybody. It's Monday. We're starting and we're kicking it off real good with some gym. So my after work activity today is gym, and the same goes for tomorrow. So I'm not going to have like plenty of variety for Monday and Tuesday, but that's okay. And let me show you what I'm wearing. This is what I'm wearing. It's these flared leggings with this top like this. I think it's Pilates approved. Don't you think so? Yeah. So let's go because I'm going to be late. Happy workout, everybody. And let's go. One of the activities that I really like to do every morning is to meditate. For this purpose, I use an app called Headspace that has a lot of guided meditations on there, and I really enjoy it because it gives me a moment to align, to just gather my thoughts and focus on my breath, and yeah, I really enjoy it. Work is done, everyone left, and I think it's time to go home. Well, not quite, because I have a gym workout to do and I have a little bit of time before that, so I decided to wait while watching the beautiful sunset, chilling a little bit on the balcony, and get ready for the workout. Unfortunately, Wednesday did not go as planned because that day ended up being super stressful at work, and I ended up leaving later than I had planned, and my head was just overly stimulated, and I was a bit stressed or anxious because there were a couple of issues coming up at work, and I just didn't feel like doing anything. And I headed home and I just did a cozy dinner at home. I watched some things on YouTube, maybe scrolled on Pinterest, listened to Audible audiobooks, and called it a night. Everybody, I'm going to work, and next to me is a car that makes a lot of noise, which is fabulous. No, but it's not. Okay, I'm going to work. I'm waiting for my bus. I just have to say that trying to do activities even though you work full time is very hard, especially if your job requires you to be there for very long hours. But I'm trying. The trying hasn't ended. That's what it's all about. So I'm going to work. I'm waiting for the bus. I'm late. These are the kind of things that happen to me almost every morning, being late and waiting for the bus desperately. Whatever. I had some difficulty waking up today, and I forgot to set my alarm clock, which is also super nice. So yeah, that's it. It's lunchtime. Usually I always make sure to pack something from home to eat, but today I didn't, so I had to pick something up, and I settled for a kaluri filled with feta cheese, which is a bit underwhelming. Usually I always eat a little more for lunch, but that's okay because my after work activity today is dinner. And we went to TGIF, which I haven't been to in a while, and I really liked it. It was very delicious, and after that we also had cake, so that was quite cool.
body portion, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Walk your hands out.
Let's party. Let's party.
Okay, so I was just laying down a little bit. Today's Saturday and I just went out to go shopping a little bit, groceries, and then I was a little bit with my sister, and that's pretty much it. I didn't manage to do anything else. And now I have my friend coming over. She's originally not living in this country. She's living in a different country. You know, she's staying over at my place. And yeah, so we're gonna go out, I suppose. And tomorrow morning we're gonna go for brunch, which is also kind of fun. Now I'm gonna wait for my friend to come, and I'm gonna take you with me to the last couple of things that I did this week. And yeah. I think this experiment definitely opened my eyes to the fact that work is not my life, and that it's definitely worth it to embellish life with more and more activities. Sometimes it's not even a choice. Sometimes because of how tired you are, you just cannot add activities. But I think that's when you notice that work has just kind of overstepped your boundaries and you have to start setting them back. But I think adding activities that are not work related and are just for your own sake, your own mental health, your own entertainment and joy is very important. And it doesn't have to be every single day. Maybe it's not even attainable. It really also depends on your life situation. I mean, if you have children and stuff like that, things are much harder. But I'm just saying that it's definitely worth it to try it out. It doesn't have to be exactly like a sandwich method. It can be in any way you want it. I just wanted to plant the seed that was missing from me, because that seed was planted also by a loved person of mine that suggested for me to try things because I wasn't feeling very well and my psychology was going down the drain. And she was like, I think it's because you're overworked, and I think it's because work is the center of your life. So please add more activities into your life and see what happens. And I definitely saw a difference, and I think that I started caring less what people think of me at work and how things go at work, and I also started noticing my life a little bit more. So that was just a little experiment. Hope you can resonate, and see you in the next video. Love you lots. Bye.